it is a major U-turn, a major concession by the French government, which until now insisted they would not change course. Well, this suspension of the tax, a temporary suspension, a temporary halt, it is important to note the government is not going to announce that it's going to completely abandon this proposed new tax. At least that is not what is expected from the Prime Minister. It also is expected that the Prime Minister announces some other measures in the coming hours, measures that were presumably agreed upon during that emergency meeting that was conducted throughout the night at the Matignon Palace, the Prime Minister's office.
And Elysee, what happens next for the movement for these yellow vests?
Well, that is a very good question, Belle. That is the question on everyone's mind here in France. I spoke to one yellow vest about this proposal by the French government to drop the tax, at least for the moment, and he said that is too little, too late. He used the word cacahuète. It's peanuts. It's not enough. Presumably the yellow vests now want much more from the French government. They want a drop on taxes, but also a raise in minimum salaries and, of course, a general improvement of their living standards. And this has been at least the cry in the streets over the last 3 weeks now, that these protesters have been taking to the streets across France. More than 130,000 took to the streets to demonstrate against the policies of Emmanuel Macron this weekend. And of course, now the tone is changing. The pressure is mounting, of course, on the French government. And the yellow vests are calling on French people to make provisions to start stocking up on food and medicine, because they are announcing a major general paralyzation, a blockade of the entire country starting on December 10th.